Alright, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Dive Addiction. On today's episode of the Book of Elijah, the dive log, this is Elijah's first checkout dive. Now, I didn't edit too much of the diving out of this one because I really didn't want to lose much of it because this was my son's first open water experience and it was amazing. Right here, they're on the very first dock and they're working on some skills before they ever start to take him deep and make sure that he's got the core skills that he's going to need to be able to do the dive safely. And literally the whole group is amazing, absolutely amazing. Yeah, like I said, they're sitting here working on all the skills that they're going to need on the dive, and every one of the DMs on this dive was absolutely amazing. This one right here is Ari working on him. Just did his mass clearing skills, his reg remove and replace. They're getting ready to make sure that all the students of the class can do this, and then they're going to go and do their actual first dive into some open water. This kid is a complete rock star, nails all of his skills. He's breathing out the whole time the regulator is in his mouth. I couldn't be happier, I'm not even gonna lie. This is his first descent into open water. He's coming down to 20 feet, there's a platform here. They're gonna do a couple skills on this platform, basically just going over the skills that they just did again before they actually go and make this into a fun dive just to get the kids to relax and everything, but they want to go through some skills just to make sure that they're solid. This is Scott. Scott's the instructor. Absolutely phenomenal instructor, especially with kids. He did a great job. I'm not gonna lie, I was completely nervous, but sitting here watching his class being conducted, phenomenal, world-class instructor. Continuous stream of bubbles while that regulator in his mouth, that's what I like to see. Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. Getting ready to roll out on a dive. Like I said, I didn't cut too much of this out. There's Ari. Another one of the students in Elijah's class. I didn't cut too much of this dive out because, I mean, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I was probably just as excited as my son was on this, and what made me feel really good is seeing the dive masters and instructor just as excited as I am. Scott, he's got an 11-year-old that dives. It's rare to find people that have kids this young diving, and Elijah was 10 in this. One of the other students was 11. It's just amazing to sit here and see so many young kids getting into this sport. Here's Robin. She's got Elijah by the hand on his first dive. I didn't know how I felt about her holding his hand on the first dive at first, but honestly, it made me a lot more comfortable. It also helped him quit moving his hands quite as much, so that was nice. And honestly, looking at it in hindsight, I'm glad she did, because this kid was getting so excited. Like, she kept looking over at him, and like you could see him smiling. You could see his reg in his mouth. He was smiling so hard from ear to ear. You could just see the excitement as he starts to point stuff out here in just a second. We're over by the airplane. You can see the airplane, the helicopter, and another boat. He is just pointing and looking and smiling. Oh, I've never been happier. Now, I don't show all the stuff that's going to happen in this class just because I don't want anybody to feel like this is training by being able to watch this, because there's a lot of stuff that you're not going to see. There's a lot of stuff I didn't record. There's a lot of stuff that I did record that I don't want to put in here because I don't feel like making anybody think this is training. What I want you to see is the excitement that comes from the diving. Every one of these kids is having a blast. The smiles underwater and the smiles at the surface. The memories that are being created. You couldn't ask for a better group of instructors and DMs. And if you're looking to get your kid into scuba diving and you are in the Ohio area, Columbus Scuba, some of the best instructors around. He's definitely seen videos of me going through these tires, and I can already tell as we're coming up to him, he's looking at them pretty hard. I wasn't 100% sure if Robin was going to let him go through them or not, but she let him go through. Proud dad moments. This is another thing he was absolutely excited about this. Another one of them points in time where you could see his smile through his regulator. He was loving being in these schools of fish. He's seen so many videos, and like this is one thing that he told me that he wanted, was to go by the school bus and see all the fish. He stayed up a little bit higher with Robin because he was cold, and she's a trooper for showing him that if you're cold, just go up a little bit. It's warmer up there. Yeah, like I said, I didn't want to edit much of this out at all, just because I wanted to be able to share the experience. It might not be as magical to everybody out there, but to me, this was one of those moments that you never want to forget. It's one of those proud dad moments. Absolutely magical. I'm getting to share something I love that I get to do all the time with my son, and I can't wait to get him out and do all of these things with him on a regular basis. This kid's got a lot of diving in his future. He's going to be a rock star in no time. But we're also going to take things slow, you know. I care more about his safety than just getting in the water, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to take him deep. I'm going to work with skills on him on every dive just to make him better and better and better. He's really, really comfortable in the water, though. I will say that much. It's almost scary how comfortable he is in the water. And in all honesty, I feel like that is something that I had when I got into it, which is really weird because one of my biggest fears is actually drowning. So for me to be as comfortable as I am in the water, it just doesn't make sense. And I mean, he just wants to explore. He's got that sense of adventure in his eyes the entire dive. And we're definitely going to work with kicks and stuff on him, but for right now, I'll just let him have fun, you know? It's easy to fix a flutter kick down the road. His trim is on point, though. But I appreciate you guys for watching. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Smash that like button. Leave some comments down in the comment section. And yeah, I appreciate every one of my viewers. I'm sure Elijah does too. And until next time, I'll catch you guys in the water.